Right, so we've got an article here from fucking Polygon. Thursday morning we ran our review of Red Dead Redemption 2, but with a game this size, folks will have a lot of questions about the nitty gritty details that don't make the final draft. So we asked our followers on Twitter what they would like to know about Rockstar's new open world western. You all didn't hold back. Here is everything you want to know about Red Dead Redemption 2. Nah, not version. Where's the PC version? This is why I'm jumping on this, right? Rockstar hasn't announced the Windows PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2, so all I can do is speculate. Pessimistic take: the original Red Dead Redemption 2 has yet to be released on PC, so why would Red Dead Redemption 2 get a special treatment? Optimistic take: Rockstar eventually released GTA 5 on PC. Cynical take: Rockstar would prefer you to buy the console version now, then also buy an enhanced PC version down the road. And the realistic take: making games is hard, it took thousands of people and lots of overtime and crunch. That hasn't been confirmed, and that has in some places been refuted. So author Chris Plant, carry a plant with you to replace that oxygen you're wasting with that fucking sentence. To ship this game on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, a PC port is likely but will require time and resources. I can agree with that. So which console runs the game the best? Digital Foundry did a thorough analysis and the Xbox One X appears to be the best option for image quality and performance, if we have a 4K TV that can take advantage of the game's higher resolution on that console. But the game runs well on all four consoles: the PS4, the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One and the Xbox One X. Jesus Christ, why can't we just call it the Xbox One and the PS4, fuck's sake. That is to say, don't feel pressured to buy new hardware for one game. I will, and I have not. When can I play Red Dead Online? Rockstar has announced that a beta for the new online multiplayer game set in Red Dead Redemption 2 open world will begin in November. The company hasn't yet given a concrete release date, and Red Dead Online will be available to all owners of Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4 and Xbox One, with a few items exclusive to PS4 owners for about 30 days. I never played the original Red Dead Redemption. What should I know about the story before starting? I've just to get a short primer, free of Red Dead Redemption 2 spoilers, on the characters who appear in both games. How long are the cutscenes in that? La da 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 da. Can you name your horses? Multiple save files. That's good. Gameplay like... Is gameplay like Max Payne 3? It's more like... Okay. That's quite interesting, and that is a pretty badass shot. It's still closer to GTA 5 than Max Payne 3. It's a bit rigid, and late 19th century weapons make for slower gunfights. Don't expect to be creating John Woo style acrobatics, and a lot of it is... Look, if you're gonna set a game in the fucking 1800s, you can't... Right, no, we're just going to go on the PC issue. We're just going to scroll up, back to the PC issue. I'm going to do a full takedown on this, maybe tomorrow, but... Right. Where's the PC version? Right, so, you can't see this is off screen, but I'm bringing up a conversation I've just had with a friend, and this is what's kind of inspired me. So, this friend of mine, he's appeared in one of my videos before as my squire, and he told me that Red Dead Redemption 2 feels a bit different than other Rockstar games. And he said it's a bit slow paced, it's more character based, and that is a massive point in its favour for me, because I love all the characters. And he then, and credit to him, he said what he thought, but he made the mistake of going up against me talking about game development, and I've gone through 3 years of 3 years of college doing game design and 1 year of uni doing a master's in game development, so I kind of know my shit. And personally, I think we'll be waiting at least a year for a PC release. If you follow Rockstar's pattern on releasing GTA 5 for the PC, that was like a year, 2 years, but I think it could be streamlined. So optimistic, a year. Realistic, probably 2 years. He goes, I'm not sure why it wasn't released on PC. Games are initially using PCs, so I think porting issues is bullshit. You made the fucking thing on a PC, telling me it won't run on one. Yeah, alright. That's my thinking. So, no, credit to his opinion, but the problem is, if you consider the Xbox One's hardware and software, then the PS4's hardware and software, then the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, you've got 4 different variables to work with. So you've got the basic Xbox One, the basic PS4, you know, they have set memory, set hardware, set software. You can work within that, and I've developed some on the PS4. I've used a PS4 dev kit. It's a loathsome little silver plastic bastard that sat on my desk at uni for about 3 months, and it just had my life. Turned me off the PS4 completely, right? But as obtrusive as I personally found developing for the PS4, you can work with it. The problem is, developing for the PC, you need to take into account everything, because no 2 PCs are the same. I mean, obviously, if you get, I don't know, Intel 770 CPU, you get whatever motherboard you have, 32 gig of RAM, la da 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 da, you know, you get the same parts list. Obviously they're going to be the same, but no one's just going to buy the same parts as someone else. They want to get their own, you know, on their own biases, on their own research, and so on and so forth. This is a bit of a ramble, but I think it's important. And so, developing with the PC, you need to take all that into account, and that's from my experience. Obviously, when we were developing, when I was doing my masters, we had top-of-the-range PCs. We had, like, twin 1070s. You know, we had 64 RAM, shit like that. But the problem is, I think they just focused fire on the PS4 and the Xbox One versions to meet their deadline. But I think the realistic take, making games is hard. There's a reason I didn't get out of a full masters. I got a postgraduate degree, a postgraduate certificate, which is thereabouts the same, but since then I've learned a degree means nothing if you don't have the passion for it, right? So it took thousands of people to ship this game on a PS4 and Xbox One, and a PC port is likely, because this has been hit on before. Red Dead Redemption 1, for all its praise, was built on an engine that was held together with fucking sellotape, from what I've heard. Like, Red Dead's engine, like, GTA 4 can run fine, Red Dead can't on PC. I've recently been playing GTA 4 on the PC. It's a bit janky, but, you know, that's because it's last gen. But you had GTA 4, Red Dead, GTA 5. And what I think is that they had the Rage engine, and they tweaked it, and they jury-rigged it, and they played with it a bit until they got Red Dead Redemption 1's engine. And that was such a mess that it barely worked. And this is from what I've heard from other videos in the industry, but it was a mess. It barely got working on consoles. They barely got it working. And credit to them for getting it working. That's a engineering solution and a half right there, and I commend them for that. But they had this framework, they tweaked it, they perfected it, and that was what GTA 5's engine was. And then they tweaked it some more to get the PC and the next gen versions out. And considering when GTA 5 was first released, it was on the last gen consoles. It was like the last proper massive last gen release, and it looked beautiful on the Xbox 360 and PS3. And I remember I pre-ordered it, and I remember like sitting down playing it for like that fucking cold day in the late parts of 2013, and it was this beautiful game. It was like September 2013. It was just, if you think the Xbox 360, you think, you know, that was personally my favourite console generation, but it looked beautiful, and it looks even better on PC in the next gen. So personally, I believe the Red Dead 2 will get a PC release, because Rockstar have a massive interest in getting well, obviously with GTA 5 they basically printed money for about 5 years. Like, it was the biggest game, it sold so much, it was, you know, and a lot of those sales came from the original Xbox 360, PS3 releases, and then when they did the next gen PS4, Xbox One, PC releases, they basically just got another couple of dump trucks of money and just onto the pile. I think the man out, like, if you take the profit versus the man hours required to get a PC port on the go, I think the benefit would outweigh the bad bits. So that my personal takeaway, as someone who has a little bit of interest and a little bit of knowledge about the industry, I personally think we have naught to worry about. Be it a year, 2 years, we're definitely getting it. Anyway, I'll catch you later.